Hi Virgo, welcome back. So Virgo, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that it's a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip them if needed. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, all right? So when I was meditating on the Virgo energy, honestly, I could have fallen asleep in the meditation. And when I ask for guided messages, usually it's pretty quick, vibrant images, things of that nature. But I almost just got like a sense of fatigue, a sense of wanting to like crawl into bed and maybe get a little bit of rest. So some of you, give yourself some rest, rest your body. I don't know if sleep's been an issue or you're just wanting more sleep or you're needing to sleep more or whatever. Some of you have like a little bit of mental fatigue going on. If it's not physical, it could be like mental exhaustion, as they're highlighting that area as well. I just feel like don't take on more than you have the ability or energy for. I heard don't bite off more than you can chew. Okay, so be real with yourself and give yourself time and space when you need it. Interestingly enough, I got the song Beyond, which I got in another zodiac signs reading, Taurus. Some of you might be connecting with a Taurus or have that somewhere in your birth chart. If so, check out that song, but because I've gotten it again now for you. If not, don't worry about it. The song may still apply to you. It's Leon Bridges' Beyond. It's a beautiful song. It's Beyond. I don't know. Go check it out. I just get a feeling too, Virgo, that you're going to be in your feels, or maybe this last Scorpio full moon had you in your feels a little bit. Okay, and the first card out that I got already was the moon card. So let's get into the tarot and see where this is headed. Like I said, I've got the moon out, so this is definitely in your emotions, okay? This is highlighting your instinct, your more nurturing side, your softer side, your more emotional self. It also is highlighting home and family and your habits and your daily habits and needing to take a look at that. If you have some bad habits of not, giving yourself rest when you need it, then that definitely needing to be looked at right now. All right, so your overall vibe is the Six of Swords, which is all about resolutions, solutions, wanting to be in that energy, getting that maybe during this time frame. This also is my card of emotional distance. Wow. Okay. I almost feel like my throat's being restricted right now. Like some of you are really having a difficult time talking about your feelings, or you're connecting with someone that is really suppressing a lot of emotion. And I feel like it might come to the surface during this time frame, okay? I honestly almost kind of want to pause the reading so that the energy backs off. So I'm feeling a lot of pressure right here. Okay, it's kind of dissipating. So somebody obviously has something that they really want to talk about that may be difficult to talk about, or they may be blocking it, FYI. Okay, now the person you're connecting with is the King of Swords. So this person has some decisions to make, and I feel like they're going to be coming from a place of logic, okay? This person is weighing things out in a mindful way. Not that they don't have emotions, not that they don't know how they feel, but when it comes to whatever decisions they need to make during these next few weeks, it's going to be coming from a place of logic, or that's where they're trying to come from, all right? But this person has some decisions to make, okay? So, interesting start to the reading. Not sure where this is headed, but we'll see. We're going to look at what led up to this, your perception of each other, how you genuinely feel underneath it all, your hopes, and most likely future outcome, all right? So, recent past energy for my Virgos, recent past energy. What has led up to this? Knight of Cups, and I feel like yawning. So bizarre. I got some tired Virgos watching, or what? Or maybe the person you're connecting with is completely exhausted. I'm not really sure, but it's kind of bizarre. How many of you yawned with me right there? You know, yawning is contagious. Anyways, so recent past is Knight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. So I feel like, Virgo, there was the space and time where you were wanting to be more open and loving and emotionally available. For some of you, that's what you've been suppressing and needing to work on, this emotional unavailability. All right, because it's left you stranded, it's left you alone in the past, not being able to open up or just genuinely express yourself. And that was the blockage, or is the blockage. Okay, some of you are bringing past issues into your current energy, and there's a caution about that, about not reliving the past, okay? Because I do feel past feelings resurfacing, possibly a past person for a few of you. But it's like whatever's been suppressed, I feel, is coming up in the energy to look at, or literally coming up in the future energy. So good to get in a place of feeling at ease before that comes to the surface. But I just feel like there's something here you need to resolve. Okay, and now they're giving me that lyric from Beyond, the song Beyond, from Beyond Space and Time and the Afterlife. Like, I just feel like the situation or your emotions go so far beyond the surface that whoever you're connecting with probably has no clue, okay? Because I can feel it, and it feels pretty deep. I just get a sense of you working on yourself here, Virgo, you know, and that making you more attractive, FYI, to this person. But you're in this space where there's some chapters closing out, some closure needed before you can move into the energy with a clear mind, with clear intentions. So let's get this person's recent past energy. What led up to this for Virgo? Seven of Inspiration and the Death card. Oh, okay. They're giving me the phrase all choked up. I don't know if you're getting choked up, you're getting emotional, person you're connecting with is. You know, I don't have Virgo in my chart, but I can tell you this morning was like a weird emotional wave came through, and I knew I was going to do Virgo today. So some of you are getting like these emotional waves come in, or you're just feeling overwhelmed, or you find yourself like getting choked up, and then as soon as it comes, it passes, you know, or Spirit is encouraging you to let it come and let it pass, not stay there, not stay stuck in that. Express yourself if you need to. All right. So, wow, this person, Seven of Inspiration, Death card, the Emperor, Page of Materials, Five of Voices. This person is going through rapid change and a spiritual growth period of their life, okay? Or in the recent past, that's what they've been going through. This person is needing to stay, or wanting to stay in control of themselves, looking for new opportunities to invest. But they're kind of of two minds about things. So there's some indecision on this person's part, you know. I think they might be having a head and heart battle, and that could be why the King of Swords has showed up here. Some of you are dealing with an air sign, but they're wanting to come from their headspace, okay? And I feel that, like I said earlier, it's not that they don't have feelings. Some of them have really suppressed their feelings. But they're wanting to come from a place of logic at this point in time, okay? This person is going through a lot of transformative energy that has really empowered them to kind of take ownership of their own life, of their own energy, of their own vibration, of their own energy. This person is looking for something to invest in, okay? but they have some inner conflict here. And that's kind of blocking this person from making a decision, I feel. It's like they're still working on it, you know, internally. So let's look at perception then, your perception of each other. Now keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder, so it may be your truth, but it may not be this person's truth, but we'll start there. And then we'll go into genuine emotion. So your perception, 5 of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm feeling so much pressure right here. I feel like I want to cry. I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to be dramatic. That's how I feel. I'm picking it up as you, but it could be this person, you know, just like all this emotion coming through. And I'm not even entirely sure why. And you may feel that way as well. Like you might have a moment in time this next week or so where it's just like, why am I feeling like this right now? You know, for my women, it might be connected to your hormones. You know, men got hormones too, but you might have something going on there. Okay, so I feel like you might want some time alone. It's like you really need to think about things before you express them during this time, because too, when we're coming from a really emotional space, there's always a risk that we overgive or overexpress, right? And so I feel like you're needing to take some time out to really think about things. I heard mull things over. You're in this space though of wanting equal give and take and generosity. You know, wanting open dialogue, wanting open communication, but feeling alone at times, you know, or like the outsider, the outcast. Like there's something inside of you that doesn't feel that you always belong. And I get that this is a long carried type of wounding. Okay, so for my Virgos that resonates with, you may have felt that way for a good portion of your life or in childhood, like lacking a sense of belonging. And that, you know, might be impacting the now situation. Certainly the now pieces of you, okay, impacted your personality in general or what you expect in relationships or dynamics, all right? So, as it pertains to this person, I feel like you see this person as someone that you want to communicate with, that you may have left out in the cold. This person may also have some like abandonment issues, or they may want to be left alone, okay? But I feel you want communication with this person. You want equal give and take. You think about this person a lot. It's like you want to give, but you don't want to feel drained at the end of it. You know, like you only want to give if this person is also going to equally give back to you. And at times I feel like this connection has felt like one has overgiven and the other one was left depleted. Okay, whether that was you or they, because this could be interchangeable. So let's see this person's perception. Virgo, their perception of you. The Sun, the Hierophant, every time I go to this person's side, I get choked up. So it might be them, but it could also be you, all right? It could be both of you. This person is working on themselves, you know, wanting to get into this stable space and find their happiness, or they're connecting with their happiness, trying to see the positive aspects of life or this connection. Some of you may be in a commitment or a marriage with this person, or that could be what they want, you want. Some of you, it's just a Taurus, and I felt Taurus energy, but I've got a lot of zodiac signs out, so it doesn't have to be. When it comes to this connection, this person sees you as someone that they kind of had to do some soul searching around. You make them happy, Virgo. you know, and this person may want to work on things or dedicate some more time and energy to you. If you're not in a commitment already, they may see you as commitment potential, you know, or want that with you. Like this person sees your light, okay, even maybe when you don't see it, or maybe even if you don't see it. Okay, but it's also because they're in this space of kind of feeling their own vibration as well, their own light. So let's go into the heart space, genuine emotion, and see what lies underneath that. We just went over thought. Now we're going to go into emotion. So Virgo, how are you feeling underneath it all? Page of Cups. Whoa. Strength card, 5 of Cups. There's that emotional drain. I can't take all of these. Here you are at the bottom of the deck, Virgo. So Virgo, why are you having such trouble saying how you feel? Or if it's not that, it's like all this emotion coming up within you. It's so intense, like it's making me uncomfortable, honestly, to do this reading. So I feel like if you're resonating with this, just express it. I mean, call a friend or write it down or whatever way you can get it out of your energy, because it's causing some blockages, okay? Within definitely these 2 chakras, your heart and your throat chakra. And it could be good emotion, right? Because sometimes we get overwhelmed with good emotion. A sense of satisfaction, happiness, nostalgia. So it doesn't have to be negative emotion. But even if that's the case and you're getting overwhelmed in a happy way, express it, okay? So I do feel emotionally, though, you're open. You're wanting to be, okay? Some of you are open to a new connection or a renewal, friendships, things like that. And you're just... Some of you are just trying to be a bit stronger than you are right now. Or you're having like really good days and then days where you're just like, you know, just stuck. Or just feeling so freaking drained that all you want to do is sleep, you know, and be comfortable in your home, wrapped in a blanket, in your PJs, like that type of vibe, you know. And it's because you're overextending yourself, okay, or pushing yourself beyond like what energetically you have available to you, and spirit really wanting you to honor your body and your emotions, okay? When your body says rest, rest. You are getting comfortable though, I think, in your own skin, which is a really good look on you, Virgo. It's just, there's still some things that you kind of get stuck on and you dwell on, and it can be something from the past or something that has yet to be resolved within this connection or within you. When it comes to how you feel about this person, a lot of you feel pretty strongly, you know, and are open to it, but on the other hand of that, it can be quite emotionally draining to you, okay? But I don't feel you're letting someone see that. So let's go into your person's genuine emotions and how they're feeling underneath it all. The Devil. The 8 of Voices, the 2 of Emotion, and the 2 of Inspiration. So I feel like, Virgo, this person is in this energy of being a bit stuck, you know, and sometimes feeling like a little bit tied down is the word they're giving me, or like this kind of toxic energy that's lingering underneath. I feel this is kind of coming from a space of like fearing attachments, you know, or having some codependencies that they have yet to release within their own self. This person feels, I think for a lot of you, that you're a soulmate, or they're searching for that, because the 2 of Cups is here. This person may look out for you, You know, like they might be a very protective personality, or they look out for you. You know, if you're in a separation from this person, they may, they just like search for your energy, or they look for you like in signs, or maybe they're actually looking at your profiles and stuff if you have Facebook and stuff. But that's kind of the message that I'm getting. This person is wanting to kind of focus emotionally on moving things forward though. So even though they're having kind of these darker emotions, these deeper emotions, I feel they're really trying to detach from that because they're wanting to come from their logic. They're not really wanting to get sucked into the depth of their emotion right now, even though they feel a really strong connection with you, Virgo. But this person's looking for change and growth in their life, okay? Emotionally, this person might have, like I said, some unhealthy attachments when it comes to the relationships in their life, you know, and when this person gets too attached, they might get fearful, you know, that somehow that's going to take away, you know, their independence or their ability to make decisions, and they're really trying to avoid that. But at the same time, in the essence of trying to avoid that, they call that of which they're trying to avoid into them, because that's how law of attraction works. You get what you focus on, whether you want it or not, the good and the bad. And so because this person kind of has a fear of attachment because of prior attachments, I feel, or a prior toxic attachment possibly to you, they kind of keep themselves restricted or walled off, or that's what they're doing right now. And it's kind of like a coping mechanism. But then it kind of draws more of that unhealthiness to them. You see what I'm saying? So let's go into hopes then, Virgo, and see what your hopes are for the connection. Temperance. So some of you are wanting to strike out on your own, be more independent, be more self-sufficient, take care of yourself. Okay, some of you are looking for a new chapter. I heard I do what I want any old time. Some of you may want to do what you want any old time, or have the freedom to do so. Some of you may want to separate yourself from prior attachments as well. Okay. Let's see what this person's hope is. Six of Inspiration. So this person's hoping to be successful, you know, to feel that way about themselves. Because I feel like at times this person, they tend to focus on the things they don't like about themselves. You know, and like some negative self-talk going on here. And that kind of serves as a blockage for them. But I feel like this person is really getting into this space, or hoping to get in this space where they feel good, you know, about themselves. This person may want your attention as well, or your validation, or vice versa. Or actually what I feel more so is that this person wants to get in a space where they don't need anyone's validation but their own. Because there again, they have some fears around like attachments, unhealthy attachments, needing that outside validation from others. And then when you do that, when you need validation outside of yourself, you tie yourself energetically in a negative way to everyone you connect with, because you become at the mercy of that person's opinion of you. And you can't please everyone, right? So either this person is needing to learn how to break that habit, or that's what they're already in the process of doing. So this person may have an unhealthy attachment with you, or maybe even an obsession here for a few of you. So let's see what your most likely future outcome is here, Virgo. Keep in mind that all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will, okay? I'm just giving you a snapshot. You have the King of Swords, the Tower, the Two of Swords. Wow. Some uncertainty here within your energy, but big changes coming through. Okay? I feel like you want to be taken seriously, or there's just like this serious undertone here. Okay? Even if you're being happy or jolly or whatever on the outside, or expressive, you know, underneath is kind of a serious undertone, right? I feel like a lot of you are seriously contemplating some major changes in your life or going through some major transformations right now, but there's still some doubt or uncertainty or insecurity at play here. What is this? Oh yeah, wow. Don't let your fears overcome you. So like I was saying earlier, Virgo, when you get into, say you get into a low level emotion, don't get consumed by that, all right? And definitely don't make decisions when you're feeling in that space. Allow yourself to feel it, let it go to sleep, whatever. And then when you're feeling clear and light, then that's when you pay attention to your intuition and make your decisions. There's like a shadow side showing up here. Some of you are doing shadow work. I definitely went through that myself. This past week, that Scorpio full moon really did it for me. So some of you might be feeling that as well. It's just like you have this battle going on, but it's within your head, you know? Feeling like you're of two minds about something, or feeling restricted, or that some of you are restricting yourself from expressing this emotion that's bubbling up to the point that it feels like it's right here. You know what I'm saying? You ever try to push a feeling in until it's right here, you know? That's kind of what I'm feeling. What's the big change about? Sorry, I'm going to get some extra clarification here. So the big change is learning to detach from that, you know, and not to avoid communication or confrontation if it's needed, okay? If you need a resolution, you need closure, and you've been keeping yourself from getting that for whatever reason, this is a good time to just go ahead and give that to yourself. Give yourself the okay to say or do whatever it is that you need to do to clear this energy out. But do it when you're feeling good, not when you're in the dumps, okay? So let's see what this person's most likely future outcome is. Queen of Voices. Woo! I have a song in my head. She's as cold as ice. She's as cold as ice. That could be you, Virgo, or someone you're connecting with. He, she, whatever. Or maybe that song is validation for you. Wow. Somebody could have been really closed off or cold. So this person is, again, wanting to come 100% from logic. Because right now I feel that they don't trust their emotions, okay? They know what they feel, but they don't trust it, or they don't want to get overwhelmed with it. There is emotional confusion going on about whether or not to open themselves up to this connection, but a desire to. This person needs to make a decision, and that's the decision they're trying to make, is whether to open their heart to the connection or stay closed off. You know, and if it's not in relation to this connection, just like in general, whether to open up new avenues or new connections, or to stay closed off or attached here. And they're trying to make this decision without involving their heart. Head over heart decision, and they're choosing head. Because their emotions confuse them. What is this? What is this? I hope the other zodiac signs aren't mad that I'm clarifying all of this for you, but this reading is, yeah, 4 of emotion. They're trying to detach from how they feel. So, and yet, I don't feel that they find that satisfying. Like, if they get satisfaction out of that, it is fleeting, you know? Like, it doesn't really give them the full satisfaction of what they're looking for in relationships or this relationship. But it does give them some solace at times to do that. Especially when they're in this shadow toxic energy. What's their next action? What is the decision? Oh, no, that's too many. Misfire. Sometimes when I ask too many questions, I stop getting answers. Because, and let me tell you why that is. Because your spirit will only ever give you enough information for you to make an informed decision, but not tell you how to live your life, because that would negate free will. Okay, so sometimes you ask too many questions, you go to too many readings, etc. You just get the same message over and over again. Why? Because you have to make your own decisions in life, and it cannot be given to you. Okay, so spirit can lead you to the water, but whether you drink or not, that's up to you. That's kind of how it works. Side note. So, I wanted to know what the decision was about. It's whether to reconcile or not, or come together. And if it's not a reconciliation, then this person is trying to decide, I guess, whether or not to open up emotionally, like I said earlier. They're of two minds about it, I feel. So let's get some guidance, because I've already gone way longer than I usually should or would. Letting go. That's your guidance. So letting go of whatever the past issues were. Like I said, some of you need to let go of that emotion by just letting it out, you know, or letting go of whatever it is that's stuck in your energy that creates that deep emotion. You know, release. This person has a new vision as their guidance. I'm hearing a new vision of like love, but actually I feel this is more about getting a new vision of themselves. Like this person might be in this space where they're in like a renewal period, or they're coming into a new chapter, or like, you know, when you reinvent yourself, that's what this person could be doing or being guided to do. Okay. So Virgo, I'm going to leave it there for now. Wow. Really deep reading. Seriously. Whew. Zodiac signs you might be dealing with. Pisces. Tell me you definitely have Pisces. Taurus. Capricorn. Leo. Aries. Scorpio. Leo. Pisces again, Sagittarius. And some of you, it's an air sign, Aquarius in particular, but could be Libra, Gemini. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. If it resonated, please do let me know in the comments down below. If you want to catch more fun stuff, you can catch me on Facebook and Instagram, Tarot Time with Dana. Link down in the description box, as well as my sister's online boutique is linked below, and the donation option for those of you who would like to donate to the channel. So check all of that out. I'm wishing you the very, very best. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.